Welcome to Hockey Ultimate Talk. It's free agency day, Canada Day, and Tuesday here in NHL 25. Reek, how is it going?
It's going well. It's going well. I mean, I've been kind of like all over the place. Haven't really been tracking everything too much. I've been driving a lot, and yeah, I mean, a lot's happened.
A lot of bad for Detroit. I can't
Wait,
even
you
say
think?
that. A lot of
Wait,
nothing for Detroit.
I was gonna say, yeah. What don't you like about Detroit? What they did?
It's not that I don't like anything that they've done today. It's that it's just not going to move the needle.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Right? Like, I think Bernard Docker is a good addition. Right? He's better than Petrie or Hall, I would assume.
and he's younger, so
Uh, JVR is a cheaper Vladimir Tarasenko. Like, that's good.
yeah.
They finally get JVR after trading for him like 4 years ago at the trade deadline, and that deal not going through. So,
You got him when he's like many years older.
and it is what it is, and he still puts up half a point a game. So,
Yeah, no, he'll be fine. I mean, it's a solid bottom six guy to have, I think.
exactly. Eisenman said during the draft that he wasn't optimistic for free agency. Now we see why.
I mean,
No one went to free agency.
that's literally what it is. Like, there was like basically no options to sign.
Yep. So we're going to continue talking about free agency. We do have to talk about the draft event here in NHL 25. We're wrapping up. We're in week 2. Somebody in the chat just alluded to it, but they heard that the XP glitch is fixed. That has been said. However,
We'll see.
They said that a couple months ago as well.
Yeah,
And
so we'll see.
we'll see. However, that is the communication that we've received, that they have fixed that. So
It's funny that they wait
we're
till like the
also-
last one, basically, right?
exactly. It makes perfect sense. And of course, we are going to talk about some trades that have happened in the draft and whatnot. So
Exactly. So where do you want to start?
well, I mean, I've already kind of mentioned the moves that Detroit made. The only other one I want to make is or talk about is the John Gibson trade.
Yeah, what do you think?
I like it. I mean, it's Peter Mrazek for John Gibson.
He's easy to stay
You
healthy.
can't, yeah, and you can't be upset with that. With that being said, Alex Lyon has signed in Buffalo, so he will not be returning. So it's going to be Talbot and Gibson for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a solid
but-
tandem.
Yeah, and Gibson, I mean, he's better than what we've had.
I would say.
He's been on a bad team for a few years and had a really good year last year and limited games. I think he played 29 or 39 games or something. Not a
Yeah,
ton. But I still think that he's the best goalie Detroit's had in a long time. So
definitely. Probably since like Jimmy Howard?
Jimmy Howard probably, yeah.
Right?
That's
Like-
crazy to say.
But it probably is true, right?
Yep. So I'm excited for it. I think it's a good addition. The Devils really haven't done too much on your end though, eh?
Well, they signed Connor Brown. That's an interesting one. I
Yeah,
think it's
and-
4
and-
years,
yeah.
$3 million AAV. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think like he's a solid bottom six guy. I mean, I don't love how much it is. If I wish it was like $2 million. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I mean, I don't know. I don't hate it really.
He had 30 points in 82 games last year with the Oilers. Only played 14 minutes a night.
Yeah, I
Hasn't
mean,
played more than 16 minutes a night in 3 or 4 years now. So
he's just a bottom
he
six
doesn't
guy.
hit. Yeah, he doesn't hit. He doesn't block shots, and he gives the puck away twice as much as he takes it away.
Oh.
But 30 points a year for $3 million.
Well, we need someone that can score a little bit at least in the bottom six because that was a huge issue from this season.
Yeah. So not this past season, but the year before that, he had 4 goals in 71 games.
But that was the year he was coming off his torn ACL, I think, or broken leg or something. So
Okay, yeah. So the contract before that, he had 10 goals in the season.
why are you just talking smack? What
I'm
about?
just letting you know. Hell, he had a year with Toronto where he had 8 goals in 82 games. Like, it's not. This is his calling card. He's not a goal scorer. That's not what he does.
Maybe he is now
Maybe.
for the Devils.
I wish him luck. Now, if you guys don't know this is actually something that Reek knows and a few people in my Discord know. I do have, not going to say that like I'm some big shot insider or anything, but
Yeah.
I do have someone who works in or around the Red Wings who leaks information to me from time to time. If you guys watched last year's podcast around this time, I think we were talking about Patrick Kane signing.
Yep.
And we like I knew about that beforehand. Same with yesterday. If you guys check out, I tweeted beforehand, oh, it's showtime.
Yep.
About 6 hours later, the contract came. We already knew what it was going to be. They were just putting the finishing touches on it. So,
Are you happy with him
that
being
being
back?
said, what's up?
You happy he came back? Yeah, right.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. We knew it was gonna happen though. Like by the way, him
Yeah.
and Eisenman were talking. Like you knew he was gonna come back anyways. But
Yeah.
I also did know that Alex Lyon was not coming back as of this morning. My guy said something about Andre Palat coming to the Red Wings, and that's something that they're
Where is it?
discussing. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, there's lots of time, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, summer
I
just
don't know.
started, right?
I'm kind of not hoping that happens. We just got JVR, man. We got the same.
You have
thing,
your
so,
veteran, yeah. You have your veteran. You don't need him.
yeah, we don't need. We no longer need Andre Palat. So I hope my guy is wrong on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna.
You get stuck with him.
Well, okay. I was gonna just say something nice and say, hey, I hope you guys don't get him, but we can dump him somewhere else. But no, but now I hope he goes to the Red Wings.
He's probably gonna go to San Jose. They have $1 billion in cap space.
They need to get to
free
the
agents
floor.
left, so.
Yeah, they need to get to the floor. So I mean, it wouldn't be crazy.
So,
yeah, Holmberg to Tampa just now happened. I mean, that's not like a crazy thing, but
there's a lot of weird deal. Like, here's the thing: everyone just re-signed with their team. Everyone.
That's really what it is. I mean, no one really made it. It's crazy.
And we already knew Gavrikov was going to the Rangers before free agency even started. There's no tampering though. No tampering there.
No, yeah, we knew he was going to the Rangers, but yeah, no, that was shocking. I can't believe he went to the Rangers.
Marner to Vegas is official. We knew that was coming for a while.
We really did. I mean, what are your thoughts on him going to Vegas?
I'm shocked, honestly. Did not see that coming. I thought for sure he was going to be a Red Wing.
You kept saying it for weeks.
8x8. Yeah.
8x8. That's a really
I actually think Marner was going to Detroit. No, why would he play in Detroit?
I mean, maybe he wanted to play with Kane. I don't know.
That's it. Yeah, totally.
With the breakout. I mean, what do you mean?
And actually, that's the one thing I will say. Detroit, I don't like. They actually ended up missing out on Keandre Miller.
Yeah. Wait. So okay.
Traded to Carolina.
So what ended up being the return for that? I haven't seen.
So okay. What I've heard versus what is out there. So what I heard, Detroit was beaten on the deal. Carolina sending at least a first-round pick. Looks like another draft pick on top of that, and probably a prospect.
Okay.
That information is not anywhere else, though, so I don't know if that's confirmed.
Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting.
First-round pick is definitely going, according to we'll call him Matt. So Matt says first-round pick from Carolina going. And Detroit wasn't willing to give up an unprotected first next year.
Right.
Which, yeah. I mean, you can't really blame them if they're going to miss the playoffs again. That could end up being a lottery pick. You never know, right?
Yeah, you got to be careful, right?
So Carolina sending their first. Other than that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's surprising. Like, that's the only thing about NHL trades that are annoying, because, like, you could
Lars
hear...
Eller signs with the Sens, 1.25 for 1 year.
Senators, that's funny, actually. Yeah, the Sharks got Klingberg just now, I'm seeing.
The Red Wings signed Thomas Greiss. Oh, no, that was 5 years ago. People are falling for dumb shit online again.
Okay, someone said that? That's funny.
Yeah.
That's
Update,
actually
the Red
really
Wings
funny.
they agreed to transit goaltender Thomas Greiss on a 2-year contract, and someone's like, why are we doing this again? Bro, it's... Sorry, I just thought it was funny.
He's like 40, isn't he? Like, he doesn't even play hockey anymore, I don't think.
Like,
that's funny, actually.
That's funny. But yeah, the draft was interesting. Exactly what we expected to happen happened with no trades.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think of the draft? Like, just the format, the way it went, how long it took?
It was so bad.
Like, they got to go back to the old way. Not that the old way was much better, right? But
no, but like it was just so boring.
Yeah. And
then they put him in the little room in the little cubby there, and sometimes
oh my god, yeah, it was hard to watch, honestly.
It was bad. With that being said, Schaefer does go number 1. Great for the kid. How could you not root for Schaefer, man? How could you not? Now, the one thing I will say, I'm real sorry to bring this up, but how do you congratulations, Matt. You went first overall, hard work, well-deserved. Your mom died of cancer.
Yeah, see, I feel like they were bringing it up too much. I didn't really understand that.
You just got drafted and you're going to make him cry. Like, I don't...
Yeah, like, I feel like they should have just done, I don't know. It was a nice gesture when they put the thing on his jersey, right? The ribbon.
Yep. And
but that's it. It shouldn't have been brought up.
Talk about it or something, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. But they brought it up so much.
Yeah, it was like unbearable.
Every time they talked to him, every conversation.
I felt bad for him. I really did.
Yeah.
It's a tough spot.
He
got drafted, and it's like right away it's to be like brought up a traumatic event. Like, I don't know. Kind of don't like that.
And yeah, I mean, it was tough. The Wings ended up drafting Carter Bear.
What are your thoughts?
I'm really excited for this kid.
You are?
So here's the thing. I am not a scout. Like
Yeah.
I don't really follow prospects too much. But the thing I did hear about him is that if it wasn't for his injury,
Right.
he would have been easily a top 10 pick.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because of his injury, a lot of teams wanted to pass on him because you never know with that kind of thing.
Right.
But damn, man, that was I didn't think Detroit would take him. I thought for sure it was going to be Eklund, right? Sweden.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it just
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's classic. Yep.
Yeah. However, I'm very happy with Bear. He is obviously, if he hits his ceiling, of course, and there's no guarantees that it ever happens, but he's like a Kachuk type player, a Marchand type player. He's skilled. He's annoying to play against. He's physical. He's going into the dirty areas. He's going into the front of the net. And that's kind of exactly what Detroit needs, you know? So
Exactly. I feel like you don't have many guys like that. So
the best description, like, so I was reading comparisons and doing my due diligence on him.
yeah.
And apparently, the best way to describe him is that he's the Energizer Bunny. He doesn't take a shift off. He doesn't stop.
There
He
you
hits
go.
to the final whistle. Like, he's just, you know.
You need players like that. You really do.
Yep. So I think that's a nice one. And I sat there and I thought, well, you could have him, Casper, and Carter Mazer on a line in the future, and that you're just going to hurt the future or the line that they're playing in.
Yeah.
Like, that's a playoff line. Like, that's perfect, right?
No,
So,
exactly. Yeah. You need those type of players in the playoffs. You really do. Look at Florida.
so I'm happy with it. Some Wings fans were upset we didn't take Eklund. My thought process is you have a Con Anderson who is known for scouting the Swedes and being the reason that you drafted fucking Zetterberg and Kronwall and Franzen and Casper, Sider, whoever. If you wanted to pass on Eklund, you pass on Eklund.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I feel like you needed like a tougher type of player. You have so many like skilled players, I feel like, right? So
So I'm excited. And he put up, I think, 40 goals in 62 games or something like that last year.
oh yeah, so there you go. That's really good.
So,
What are your thoughts
I'm happy
on
with that.
what are your thoughts on Corey Perry going to the Kings?
Congratulations to the Kings to making it to the finals, man.
Yeah, they're at the finals. I mean, it's a good feeling for them at least. Not gonna win,
For them.
but
Yeah.
hey, at least they're going, right?
Pens get Phil Tomasino and Connor Dewar.
Yeah, because I saw they didn't qual Tomasino, so I guess they must have just like wanted to get him
a 1 year,
cheaper.
1.75 million. Connor Dewar with a 1 year, 1.1 million.
That's solid, yeah. He wanted Eklund, but not Stevie Y, the great GM. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know. What did the Devils do at the draft? Anything fun?
Not really. I mean, we had some like decent like picks from what I read, right? Like I don't really know. I mean,
You
it's
had that really
second
tall
round
goalie,
picks,
right?
Yeah, he's 6'8", I think.
Yeah, 6'8" goalie. Hell yeah, I can't wait for that.
That would be in HUD at least. That'll be a fun goal to use. But yeah,
And
no,
the
that's
Hut Hero 2029 event is going to be
literally.
Yep.
Jake Allen, that was actually, I'm really happy about that contract though. The
Do
re-sign.
you think Simon Edmondson's going to be good in a few years? He was good his rookie year.
Yeah, he's been good. I think he's a solid
like
player.
he's very. If Detroit could, here's the thing: if Detroit could get a better player to play next to, say, Ben Sherratt, you could have Sider and Edmondson together, and I think that's
Right.
that's a beautiful lineup, a beautiful pair. Like that's the future, right? So,
Exactly.
Now as for free agency, the Devils signed Jake Allen.
Yeah, no, I really like that. I mean, and people were saying, "Oh my God, 5 years." I mean, it's $1.8 million. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's not gonna hurt you. Like, even if he sucks in 3 years, you could just buy him out. It's not gonna be a huge deal at all.
Right. Yeah. It's a cheap deal. That's what's important.
And he was really good for us last year. So why would we get rid of him, right?
Right. Now we were talking about the draft there. I don't know if you just want to finish off with the draft event and get rid of that before we move on and keep talking about free agency.
Yeah. We get to talk about it. I mean, I actually really like this event. I thought it was a great event.
Okay.
The players were great.
Let's be clear here.
Yeah.
The event is exactly the same as every other event, but the cards are much better.
Yes.
Than what they would normally put out.
Yeah, many people were telling me how many cards they made from this event. Like, because I agree. I mean, I haven't made an MSP in a while except for this event, right? Like, I feel like all the cards are pretty good.
Some of the cards are downright disgusting.
Like Endgame.
Yeah, absolutely. They released some absolutely awesome cards from this event, and that's good. but we can't sit there and say that we love the event simply because like we have shit on
We like the cards.
last however many events because
Yeah.
it's the exact same.
No, that's actually fair
Right.
though. You're right.
The event's the same. The cards are just much better.
Right. Yeah, I
Fair to say.
mean, that's a good point. Because I mean, realistically, the sets are the same, the objectives are the same.
the
Well,
same, objectives are
I
the
guess
same.
I guess we got the road to NHL 26 stuff, but that was only week 1 anyway.
Yeah, that was and that was like a 2-game thing,
Yeah, that didn't take much.
right?
Are
It
you-
didn't take
yeah.
long, right? So
You're not surprised that they
Um,
didn't obviously add more, right? Like NHL.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
that Michael Misa card,
great.
oh my god,
so good. Yeah, I love using
so
it.
good, man. He's so good. I made him on both my teams. I had to.
Yeah, no, he's sick.
Like, he's
actually
literally
really
so
good.
good.
All of them
And
are
I will
good.
say, very cool to see James Higgins in here. I know we talked about it last week.
Yeah,
but, very cool to see him in the game, even though he's not on the college team there.
I was not expecting that at all. Like it is really shocking, to be honest.
FBK says it was 10 games. Well, no, because like the more people you have on your team, the faster you get it done. You could get
Yeah.
it done in 1 game if you wanted to, and you get all the free cards. So hypothetically, if you waited and just got all the free shit, it would take you 2 games. The end.
Literally. Yep.
I was right. That Merca card, I'm not making him because I don't like the tall players, but I know a lot of people are gonna love that card.
He looks good. Someone said that they didn't like how like he can't hit basically though. People were saying like I guess his buy checking wasn't good. I don't know, but
Interesting. He does go up to 99 checking, so is that
they said that he's starting to
okay.
think that the
A build
deal.
issue?
Yeah, maybe. He said he thinks the deal fell through, like the Rangers one.
Oh.
Oh wow, Mikael Granlund signs a 3-year deal in Anaheim.
Anaheim?
Yep. I mean, they had to spend money. They have so much money. 3 years.
How much do we know?
No, how much do you think it's going to be?
7.25.
If it's more than 6, that's insane.
7.25. Oh, you know what? No, it's Anaheim, right? So that means it's in California, so no tax.
No, there's tax in California.
Is there?
Yeah, there is.
That's 7.25.
9, someone said. Yeah, right. There's no way. Cali and no tax. Are we serious? It's
I don't know
7.
shit about the US.
It's 7. It's 7 AAV. That's crazy.
I was close.
That's a lot of money.
I'm gonna take it. That's a lot of money. He did really well, but fuck.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it's only 3 years, I guess, right? But still.
What really sucks, like being both of us are in the East here. A lot of Eastern teams have really gotten good in the last little bit here, and our teams haven't done much to combat that.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, there just wasn't really a lot out there to do. Like, the only thing you can really do is through trades. And how many teams are going to be giving up good players, right? Because most teams want to get better. That's what it seems like.
Well,
at
that's
least.
it. That's
No one's
exactly
tanking.
it. And Eisman, I think I said this already, but Eisman said at the draft not to be hopeful for free agency.
Yep. I mean, there wasn't much. There just wasn't.
Right? He flat out said, "Hey, I'm not super hopeful for free agency. We're going to be exploring the trade market instead. This is why." And the problem being, everyone else is also going to be exploring the trade market. So,
Yeah, which exactly makes it way harder to make trades. I mean, obviously.
did you read the report that there's potentially going to be an offer sheet on Bowen Byram?
I did see that.
That would be wild. Stevie Y, what are we thinking?
Okay, I'm
Saying,
thinking.
I mean, if you weren't willing to go your first though for Kendrick Miller, I don't think you signed an offer
Yeah.
sheet here. You know what I mean?
I'm seeing the Devils have signed Angus Crookshank.
Oh hell yeah, I like that name.
2
Sounds like a Harry
2
Potter
years.
character.
Yeah, I know. 2 years, $775K. Not bad.
You know, I just thought of something regarding Kendrick Miller in the wings.
Yeah, what's up?
Maybe it wasn't that Eisman wasn't willing to send the first. Maybe Keandre Miller wasn't willing to re-up.
Yeah.
Because, like, that might make more sense. Because, like, I can't imagine Eisman goes, no, we don't want this player for you're not getting someone, mid-first Keandre Miller quality.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, you're right.
So I'm wondering if that may have been what it is, where they had a discussion and,
Yeah. I agree with you, Forrest. I definitely would rather have Granlund at that than Palat, but, I mean, there's really not an option.
oh, poor. Yeah, but you already have Palat, so.
Yeah.
The Wings got Miller? No. That is what we're discussing, that they
That's
didn't get him because he was traded to Carolina, and we aren't sure what the return is.
Such a boring
Not
free
okay.
agency. Yeah, definitely not great. It's because everything happened yesterday, basically. Like, if Marner was a free agent going into today, it would have been way more interesting.
And we didn't already know that he was going somewhere.
Yeah, that's the thing,
And
too.
Gavrikov. And
Yeah,
apparently Nikolai Ehlers is waiting a day or two to make a decision, so, like...
yeah, I wonder, where do you think he goes?
Detroit.
Enough. You always say Detroit.
Yeah, I always say Detroit. I'm hopeful.
One time, right?
I'm
It has to be.
unrealistic, but I'm hopeful.
Maybe Carolina though, right?
I said Carolina. I could
Yeah.
see. I mean, does Carolina have the space now?
They probably still do, honestly. He's gonna
'Cause
be
they
a
signed some
Leaf,
guys today,
but
did
I
they
don't
not?
want him, says Hazy. How would he be a
Oh
Leaf?
yeah, they have 26 million in cap space. I guess that's
It's definitely possible.
yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Keandre Miller's still not on their roster though. So
So I don't know what they're doing with that. Like, is that gonna happen, that trade? Like, it doesn't really feel like it is.
I don't know. I'm down if it doesn't. Hey, Detroit, do it. But
I'm saying No Sleeves is not too happy. Like, Granlund went to the Ducks. He wanted the Sharks to re-sign him.
it is what it is.
Like, I don't think it's like moving the needle for the Sharks if you have Granlund, you know.
It is what it is.
Like, I don't think it's worth
Are the
getting
Sharks
mad
are the
about.
Sharks gonna be a playoff team this year?
No.
And he probably wants to play for a playoff team.
Oh, well, the Ducks, are they a guaranteed playoff team?
I think they're in a better spot than San Jose.
Yeah, they're more ready, but I mean, I wouldn't say they're guaranteed.
No. Yeah.
Brian Dumoulin to the Kings. What do you think of that? 3 years, $4 million.
Did you see the Cody Ceci deal?
That's bad.
Ken Holland is back
Yeah, that's bad.
in the worst way.
Yeah, don't you want him back?
He's the reason we are where we are. Like,
Yeah, you're not wrong,
No.
though. Like, he set you guys back literally as long as it's been, probably, right? Since you made the
Yeah.
playoffs.
literally, yes. You can blame as much as you. Oh, and Dennis Cholowski stays.
Yeah, with the Devils, that's
For the-
huge.
Yep, and Cal Addison.
With who?
Devils.
Devils. I didn't even know that. Okay.
So Cholowski's one year, 775. Same with Cal Addison.
Not bad. Okay.
Addison's a 2-way contract.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Irishman has had the year since COVID. It's his fault now, says Corey.
Uh huh. Corey doesn't understand. It's fine. It is what it is. I don't know what you want me to say. Pius Suter to the Red Wings. I hope.
He was on the Wings before, right?
He was, yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Like, what year was he on the Wings? I don't even remember, Lukey, now.
Not last season, the year before.
And was he that good or no?
He was okay, but he wasn't.
Like how he
No.
is now. Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
Is Stevie Y that much better at drafting? Yeah.
He definitely is. I mean, your guys' prospects are good.
Bro, Ken Holland's last 5 first-round picks was Larkin, Larkin, but then it was Svechnikov, not in the NHL anymore. Zadina, not in the NHL anymore.
Yeah.
They had Dennis Cholowski, doing great for himself. Michael Rasmussen. Yep.
Yeah.
See, Corey's going off again, but this is
I
fun because
know.
I just set him off on purpose.
Yep. Adam Gaudette has signed with the Sharks. There you go. See, No Sleeves, got somebody.
There you go. Yeah, Sleeves is doing fine over there.
Look, Klingberg,
Jacob
yeah.
Megna goes to Vegas.
Oh, that just
$4
happened,
million
though?
for Klingberg in San Jose.
That's insane.
Keandre Miller's still working with the Canes to go through for an extension, so the deal has not gone through yet.
Oh,
but
that's
he's
what it
working on
is.
an extension.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
There it is.
Damn. What do you think he's going to get paid?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Still like 15 mil under? I know. You can take Palat. I'm telling you. Listen.
Justin Hall, go, welcome to San Jose, bud. Like,
Yeah, right? Is he a free agent?
no, he's got 1 year left. Send him over with a
Oh,
fourth
yeah.
or something. I don't care.
I
They
don't
have
fear.
$43 million in cap space.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Big-
unbelievable, man.
No, it actually is. Bigots, I just don't fear the Wings. Sider and Raymond are good, but Larkin is not the guy Detroit thinks he is.
Okay. I don't know what you want me to say. We've been through this a billion times. I'm not going to repeat myself every podcast.
It's just funny to see a reaction to stuff like that.
I just don't, like, what do I say? Larkin's not the guy you think he is. The same player as Nick Suzuki. Okay. Like, what do I say?
Ducky needs to go. I'm done with him. Don't need him. I mean, I don't think he's that bad. I mean, does he make too much money? Yeah, but Who are you
Sorry.
replacing him? Dougie
Oh,
Hamilton?
Dougie. Yeah, Dougie.
Who are
yeah,
you replacing
yeah.
him with, though? That's the issue.
Justin Hall. There's a trade for you.
Yeah, God.
I like it. There is a trade. No, because you clear up cap space,
Yeah.
and we get a player.
Oh, my God. Yeah. You get the better player, the only good player in the trade.
But you have cap space.
We do get cap space. Cap space is pretty important, but right now, cap space doesn't really mean much when there's no one to sign.
What's going on with Luke? Have you heard anything?
No, they're just talking. They're probably gonna do a bridge deal though. I don't know. I kind of don't want them to do that. I just want them to get the long term, 8 years, but yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's probably because if it was 8 years, it's probably gonna be like a stupid amount of money. Like we're talking like 10
Red
probably.
Wings send an offer sheet tomorrow.
You can't offer sheet him actually. He's not eligible.
Oh no.
Yeah,
that sucks.
It's some weird like thing where he's not eligible. Yeah. He's a Canuck.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget what the reason is, but
whatever.
Holland did set the
with that
team
being
back
said,
a
yeah,
lot.
somebody said, sorry, what's up?
Holland did set the team back. That can't excuse Yzerman's awful time in free agency. Yeah, he had some rough signings for sure.
For sure. Have I ever said he didn't?
No, exactly. You don't really defend him though.
I don't defend Yzerman.
You defend his drafting.
Not when it comes to, like there are things that I think he gets a lot of shit for that like he deserves, and also some stuff that like I can't believe Yzerman did this, and it's like the Tarasenko signing. Did anyone think Tarasenko was going to be that bad?
No, exactly. Like I didn't. That's for sure.
Like it is what it is. See, they got rid of the contract for free.
Exactly.
At the end of the world, and then they got JVR to replace him for $1 million. Like you can't be upset with that.
No, you really can't. So I don't know. It's tough.
Stevie Y would have been gone now if he wasn't Red Wings legend, and that's exactly the truth. But the thing is, with the way that the Red Wings, I've said this a billion times. See, I'm just repeating myself because nobody listens on the fucking podcast. Yzerman will never get fired.
No, he'll have to
because
resign.
Of how the Illich's run. Yeah, like he would have to resign. He could not make the playoffs for 25 more years. He's not getting fired. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's how the Illich's run their business. It's how it's a loyalty. That's just how it is.
2 times
Is
2
it a
for
good
Adam
thing?
Gaudette.
Maybe not.
What do you think of that?
Where to?
Adam Gaudette, Sharks, 2x2. What do you think of that?
Shark, yeah.
2x2.
I mean, they're just trying to get to the floor at this point.
So it's funny how everyone replying saying, "Here come the cap floor deals."
Yeah, they have to. Like they don't have a choice.
I mean, literally, it's funny.
Just sign a guy for 13 mil, so you can get there, and then put him in the fourth line.
Yep.
So the new XP pass starts on Thursday.
It does. It does.
We did allude to it that the carryover likely will not work this time.
Nope.
After what EA told us. Did they say there was going to be a patch though? Because I didn't get a patch.
Oh, did they say that?
I'm asking.
So I don't know if you remember, but like maybe a week or 2 ago, there was like an update for NHL. Do you remember that?
Oh, there was. Too.
So maybe
that's true. There was just a random patch. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's what that was, right? For the XP path, maybe. I don't know though. Obviously, they don't say. You think it's the last one or no? I know we've talked about this a lot, but
maybe
we'll see. I mean,
just look if it's 6 weeks long, then we're in the middle of August.
Yeah. So it just depends how long it is, obviously.
Are they just going to make it so that way you can't earn any rewards playing the game for 6 weeks before the new game comes out?
Yeah, that wouldn't be very smart, I don't think. So yeah,
Right,
maybe they'll have like just 2 shorter ones, right, to kind of wrap it up.
Yeah, that's my
You think it's going to 99, the XP player, or no? Probably, right?
Not this one though.
You think 98, really?
I don't think this one will be. I think 98, and then 99 for the last one.
But
If we're still
98.
getting, we still have 93 Daniel Alfredson or something, right? Like,
I mean, but the last one was 97, right? It's been +2 at least every time, no?
are we getting team builders today?
That's possible. I could definitely see that, yeah.
So are they releasing 99 team builders and 99 XP card in the same week?
Why not? The game's over. It's July.
I don't see it happening. I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. So do you think they do team builders?
Again, they don't like releasing the high overall cards. They don't want to do it. So
Yeah. Bob McKenzie fully done. Oh, he's retiring, I guess, officially.
no fucking time. Holy shit.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, Chris Chelios and Gordie Howe are both 94 overall still.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like it doesn't
Gretzky
make
goes
sense.
up to 96. Ginla's a 94. Lemieux's a 96. Luongo's a 93. Niedermayer's a 95. Bobby Orr's a 94. Like, until they upgrade these cards, I can't see them just releasing 99s into the wild.
That's fair. Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I
I
mean?
agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I'm a believer at this point. Just give us 99 overalls, really. Oh my God, that
Just give me some
Grand.
Red Wings for my team.
I didn't realize Granlund actually had bad like underlying numbers like that. Jesus, those are really bad.
Yeah, but didn't he
Actually,
put up like a ton of points though?
he did, but oh my God, looking at this card, it does not look. I mean, I
I
know
saw it. Yeah.
it's not everything, but wow. I mean, I did not
Hey,
expect to see
he had
that.
66 points last year. He's been playing. He's been playing at a 60+ point pace since 2021.
Damn.
Just saying, like that's crazy to think, right?
Yeah. Utah
Those numbers are,
Vanacek.
yeah.
Okay, Vanacek.
Enjoy.
Love VTech.
Did you? I think I shared it with you. The Marco Casper card from when he got drafted.
No, I don't know. Actually, I don't think so.
So there was a guy that put out the probabilities of being an NHLer for Marco Casper when he got drafted by the.
Oh yeah,
Red
yeah,
Wings
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. It was like
For
1%, right, or something.
Yeah, it was like a 4% chance of being an NHLer, a 1% chance of being a star or something.
Well,
I thought it was funny.
it's funny because he's an NHLer already. Like that's it.
He's already an NHLer. Did great last year for his rookie year.
Yeah.
But like, he's like, I rated this guy to go like in the 3rd round, and it's like,
Yeah.
you're the only person who said that because he was a consensus top 10 pick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If someone gets drafted in the 1st round, especially like top 15, how could you have them ranked like in their 3rd round? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It just doesn't.
Like everyone like jumps on Cider as a reach because he went 6 when he was supposed to go in the 20s or something.
Right.
But he was still a 1st round pick in everyone's mock.
Oh, exactly. 100%. Like, come on.
How do you have someone going that late?
Yeah, it doesn't make
funny.
sense. Yeah, some people have like these weird like systems, I guess, right? It just doesn't really make sense.
I mean, to
CJ
be fair,
signs Isaac Lundstrom. Lunderstrom for 2 years, 1.3 mil.
he was an Anaheim player, no?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. And D'Angelo, I think, was it the Islanders? D'Angelo?
Yep, he re-signed with the Islanders.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of news today.
Yeah, at this point now, it's just a lot of like depth guys, right? Like it's no one like. I mean, not that there was really any big players anyway signing, right?
Yeah.
It's,
There's no one available. Like,
no, I mean, there's
it's
no one to
just to
sign.
say, but like, Nikolai Ehlers is about to get a $14 million contract. Like,
he's gonna get at least 9 for sure. Like that's a guarantee. I mean, think about it. If Granlund's getting 7, I mean, Ehlers to me is a better player. So
yeah.
It's
I don't know. I
wild.
think there was a report from The Athletic that Eisman's planning on doing something big this offseason. I hope that something big is not overpaying a shitty free agent for no reason.
Well, I mean, how
So
many
far, he's done a
guys?
good job.
How many guys even are there anymore to even overpay, right? Right.
Well,
I mean,
hold on. There's some big names still out there. Hold on.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Thrash. Who you got?
I'm gonna pull up the list. Hold on. I got you.
Yep.
Nikolai Ehlers, of course.
Of course. Yep. Can't forget him.
Hugh Suter.
Yeah, he's good.
Matt Grzelcyk.
Yep.
Jeff Skinner.
Jeff Skinner.
Gustav Nyquist, man. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, so nobody. No one that you can like grossly overpay, obviously.
Brent Burns and Dmitry Orlov. Bring them both to Detroit for $10 million each. There's your overpay.
Right.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Sharks signed Klingberg. One boy didn't have a card this year, but he looks brutal. He plays 0 defense, Klingberg. I mean, you could tell by watching the finals that when he played, he doesn't have much left.
Anthony Beauvillier is a free agent.
Oh yeah, that's a great player.
Mangiapane. He had one good year.
He did, yeah. I don't hate him, honestly. He's not bad. I would actually like if the Devils got him.
He had like 28 points last year.
Oh, actually? Did he play all the games?
81 games.
Oh, shit. I thought he had a better year than that. Well, that's not terrible, but it's not great.
So he went 32 points in 68, then 32 points in 56, 55 points in 82, where he had 35 goals.
That year was just like, yeah, everything went right.
And then 43 points in 82, 40 and 75, 28 and 81.
So he's kind of
he's only ever scored more than 20 goals once, and that was that 35 goal year.
Yeah, so it's kind of you kind of know what you're getting from him. Really, not much.
All right, at this point, here I'll put it in the chat for you, just so that way if you want to pull it up, so that way you can look at. But take a stab at a couple players you want to see the Devils pick, and I'll say the same thing for their wings. And
I mean, maybe Olofsson. I wouldn't hate. I think Olofsson I would like honestly as like a third line wing.
Yeah.
What about you? Who do you say that you like?
I mean, Detroit needs defense.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of defense in there. There's Orlov. There's 40-year-old Brent Burns. I see Ryan Suter. Holy fuck. David Savard's available.
Oh, he retired though.
Yeah, but he's available.
He's
You
available
can
though
make
in
a
theory.
case. You
Like
can
it's funny.
you can
Like
make a case.
imagine a team called him up and was like, "Hey, we'll give you $5 million." He'd probably say yes, right? At that point,
Yeah, we just need you for a little bit here.
yeah. Pacioretty. I mean, I would like him, but again, he's probably not gonna play anymore. How about the wings? Why don't they bring back Verona?
They don't want him trying to make the young kids do coke again. Probably. I would assume that's something they wouldn't want anyways.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, I mean, I guess Dmitry Orlov is the guy I'm giving a little bit of money to play defense for us.
Yeah. I
don't know who
mean,
else it would be.
there's really not many guys. Burns would be okay, I
There
guess, for
isn't.
you, but I don't know.
Who?
Burns would be okay for you guys, but he's 40, right? That's the thing. Like he is 40 years old.
He's 40, but who else is there?
Yeah, literally.
Again,
though.
Eisman wants to explore trades. He wants to make trades. So, like, I don't expect any of these to actually happen.
Yeah. Was I dreaming or did
Like,
Jeff
he-
Petrie sign somewhere? He did, right? Or no?
Who?
Jeff Petrie, he signed somewhere, didn't
Petrie
he?
signed with the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw.
Yeah.
There you go. And watch him be like so good next year because everyone on the Panthers is unreal.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna win
gonna
a cup next year. Honestly.
Imagine.
What
Skinner.
about- okay, so
Yeah.
so hear me out. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you for a second just
No, it's
to make
okay.
a little proposal for you. All right. What do you need the most on the Devils?
A third line center. Desperately.
Hugh Suter is right there.
Okay, but you're gonna have to overpay for him. Like you're gonna have to pay him $6 million probably. I'm not doing that.
That's so okay, but who are you getting then?
It'd have to be
Third
through a
line center,
trade.
Jack
That's what I'm
Ross,
saying. No, it'd have to be through a trade. There's no one to sign, I'm saying. And the Devils don't have the cap for that. They literally do not have the cap for a $6 million center right now anyway. Because they have to trade somebody. They have to make like Mercer
What is
maybe.
their
They don't have much probably now because obviously they have to sign Luke. After signing Brown today and Allen, they probably don't have much.
They have 9.5 million.
But then you got to sign Luke, remember? He's going to
And
get at least
Glass.
6. Yeah, so you got to think it's going to be at least like, that's going to take up at least $8 million probably. Like combined.
Okay, so you dump Palat
That's the goal, but I don't think it's going to happen.
and then you sign Jack Roslovic for your third line center.
I don't want Roslovic. I'm sorry. I don't want Roslovic.
Bro, like beggars can't be choosers at this point, man. Like, what do you want?
I want somebody better than that. The Devils should offer sheet
Okay.
McTavish.
The Wings should offer sheet Cooley.
yes, they actually should. Someone
That would be
honestly
such
might.
That'd be so good.
Because the Rangers don't really have
What's the Rangers
much.
cap space looking like?
Not much.
After
Especially
today,
if
right?
they signed Gavrikov for $7 million, so I don't know.
They have 5 million.
Yeah, so if you offer him like 5 something, I mean, they have to move somebody to match it.
Man, that could be interesting.
I need to see at least one offer sheet today. Doesn't feel like it's gonna happen.
I think we're
though.
gonna get one. Maybe not
Yeah.
today, but I think we'll get one next little bit here.
Okay, well, hopefully.
Oh man, I just need Detroit to do something.
I want like at least like
Ow!
another trade. Yeah, it's not like he's broke your back. You good?
No, I'm good. It was just my neck.
What?
What? Listen,
David Camp. That's like not safe to do. I heard.
I mean, I've been doing it for 30 years, so
Yeah, I heard you could like die by doing that. So
win-win. It feels good, or I die.
you're sick.
Oh,
A few
man.
questions, guys. If you have any questions, fire them away.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shorter episode today.
It's my fault.
It is your fault. You had to. What happened?
So, yeah, I had to do some errands before I got here, and as soon as I got here, ready to put the camera in, 3:30, and all of a sudden I realized, oh, I left my camera at home, so I had to buy another camera to return again.
Why are you buying to return? Why don't you just keep them and write them off?
I mean, is it really worth it just to have it at her house though? Like, I just think that's stupid.
I mean, it's better quality than the one you have at home.
This one you think is better?
Yeah.
Really? This one's way cheaper. It's like $100. This one. The other one was like 200.
I think your color looks a lot better. Again, but like my color looks really weird in Discord too, so I don't know if that's
Yeah, maybe, right? This
right. Like
one's
I don't look
better.
like I'm looking at myself here. I don't look like that on OBS for me, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Everyone in the chat saying this one's better, by the way.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't realize it kind of does look good. I'm not gonna lie, but
Your lighting
can,
looks a lot better. So
yeah, I do have a ring light in front of
here's
me.
Mitchell,
Here.
who signed 1 year on the Wings. He's a AHL player.
Yeah.
Detroit does a lot of that. A lot of people, oh my god, these guys aren't gonna help us. Yeah, they're fucking. You need an AHL team still.
Yep.
You can't just not have players for your AHL team. I guess you could. I don't know how that would go.
Could it be the top tier room you're into? That guy.
Yeah, that too. I mean, you're not wearing your cosplay, but
Yeah, not today. Not today. We gotta save it for special occasions.
so let's actually before we go, let's talk about NHL 25 a little bit more. New event on Friday.
Yeah.
Do we think it's just going to be a summer event and it's done, or do we think they have one more in them before that?
Well, it's probably not going to be a free agent event, right? Because obviously that already happened, basically.
All the free agents already done.
Yeah, so it wouldn't really make much sense. Probably a summer event. Yeah, I don't know what they'll call it, but it'll probably be some sort of like long event, right? Because I mean, really, are they going to have more of like multiple events still? Like, I don't know.
That's yeah. I mean,
They're
I guess
pushing
we'll
it.
see.
Yeah.
There's still
The thing is, I mean,
realistically, Reek, there's still like 12 weeks left. Until,
yeah, I was gonna say, but like, I mean, they're not gonna be 99s, the MSPs. I don't think, right?
No.
So that's what I mean. Like,
they're not
would it
gonna
be the
jump
last
from
event?
96 to 99.
No. So then there probably is gonna be
Yeah.
more events. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. Actually, we have 12, maybe 13 weeks until NHL 26. There's still a lot of stuff that they could do.
There could be like 3 more events at least, probably maybe 4.
Yeah.
Depending on
That's
how
crazy.
long they are. Yeah, that is crazy when you think about it. I mean, I guess it's
Wonder what
good
EA's
for
got
us.
planned.
It's good for us, I guess, right? Kind of. Not that it really like
Yeah,
matters.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's not really anything too exciting, probably, but you know, we'll see.
At this point in the year, I think people are kind of
Checked out for sure.
out, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once the hockey season's really over, then it's like okay.
Man, I did a video talking about the not the Tarasenko trade, the John Gibson trade, and they got
I
more
did
views
really
than
well.
any NHL video I've done. So
Yep, there you go, and that just tells you
at this
everything you need to
point,
know.
And I want to do more IRL hockey talk and whatnot on my channel, but I don't know.
You're trying to figure out what to do, right? That's really what it is.
Yeah,
It's not that simple.
I really am. Yeah, maybe one day. You know what I'll do? I'll just pay my way to success by doing that, by getting a bunch of hockey YouTubers to collab.
There you
Pay
go.
them to be on the channel, so that way I get their viewers and done.
It's really that simple. It's called investing, right? I mean,
Yep. So expect to see O Nyquist and Grav and Steve Dangle. Okay, maybe not Steve Dangle. I can't afford him.
what
but
about tactics?
fuck tactics?
Come on, I'm gonna send him a clip now of that. That's classless.
What I love Cole, but I hate that he doesn't play Hut because like not
I
being able to
know.
do Guess Who all year and shit. Really, you know.
Oh, you didn't do any with him this year?
We did one at the beginning of the year.
Tell him to lock in.
Yeah, like not doing any Guess Who's or battleships or anything like that. That sucks.
Yeah. Why didn't
We
he
should
play?
be doing one a week.
1 a week's crazy. Why didn't he do it this year? Why didn't he play Hut?
Doesn't play Hut.
What's the excuse?
Doesn't like Hut.
Fair enough, I guess.
But yeah, like what?
Yeah, I guess you got me there.
Why force yourself to play something that you don't want to play?
That is true. Why do we do it, Thrash?
Money.
Yep.
A long short story. The Hurricanes looked at an offer sheet for Keandre Miller. The two
Okay.
teams worked out a trade instead.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So why didn't I think they should have
So-
offer sheeted him? That would have been better, no?
It would have been funnier.
Well, I guess the thing is though, depending on what they would have paid him in the offer sheet, they would have had to probably give up maybe more picks, right? Depending on what
Yeah.
they're giving him, I don't know, but
Yeah, we'll see what the deal is going to end up looking like here. But also, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of Sabres fans, upset at the Wing signing JBD.
really,
They're pretty unhappy that they got rid of him, didn't qualify him or anything.
huh? I feel like they
So
should
I'm
have.
actually,
Yeah.
well, they just got him, right? They got him in the trade in the Cousins trade.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. Can't you and Reek do them? Yeah, we definitely can do them.
Yeah. Here's the thing. This is a real thing, and sorry to throw you under the bus, Reek, but I have offered to do many collabs with you in the past, and it just never happens. True or false?
This is true.
So at this point, guys, would I do them with Reek? Yeah. Anytime I want to do them, either it's a no, or he doesn't have packs, or he doesn't want to spend coins, or whatever, and that's fine. It's his choice. But like, don't hate on me for not doing them with Reek when he doesn't want to do them.
Okay. Hear me out. Let's actually do something. All right.
It's now we're not. It's the summer, but maybe next year.
Oh, so you wouldn't do anything even if I got packs?
No.
All right. I'm sorry.
It's the summer. We should be playing Fall Guys and shit.
I want to.
Dude, all right. So I have that Red Wings calendar. This is how we're going to wrap up this episode. I have this Red Wings calendar, right? And it had Moritz Seider for May. And I was like, hell yeah. Moritz Seider looking good, staring at me the rest of the year, right?
Who's Petrie? Petrie June?
Well, no. June was Justin Hall.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, for fuck's sakes. All right, this is stupid. It's okay. It's July 1st. And I flip it over. It's fucking Ben Sherratt.
What's August? Do you know or no?
I gotta be reminded of the Ben Sherratt contract for the month of July here on July 1st.
Happy Canada Day, Thrash.
Thank you for listening to Hockey Ultimate Talk. Short episode here today. You can blame Henreek on that one, just like the fact that he doesn't want to do any collaborations or have any videos done on this channel and doesn't want to grow his brand at all. We appreciate you listening and watching. Have a great day, great night, whatever. Happy Canada Day, Free Agency Day. Reek, have a great day.
Thank you, Thrash. We'll see you guys next week.